Hello everyone, I'm Nivethitha. I'm a product specialist cum trainer at YAxis. And today we are going to discuss summarized spoken text, which is one of the item types that you have in the listening module. When it comes to listening module, most of the item types that you have would be similar to the item types that you might have done in the previous modules. And one such item type that we have taken today is summarized spoken text. And this is similar to summarized written text and retail lecture in writing and the speaking module. So here you're going to listen to a audio and you're going to write down a summary in 50 to 70 words, right? In the summarized written text in the writing module, you would also be writing the summary, but you would be reading the text and writing down the summary. Here the difference is you would now listen to the audio and write down the summary, and this summary can be of multiple sentences. Whereas the summary that you're supposed to write in summarized written text would be of one sentence. So that is the difference between summarized written text and summarized spoken text. And as you would be listening to the audio, you can only listen to the audio once. That is a challenging factor here. But if you could familiarize yourself with variety of accents and rate of speech, you'd be easily be able to understand the content by listening to the audio for about minimum 60 to maximum 90 seconds. And you can expect 1 to 2 questions here. For each summary, you will be given 10 minutes, and you're also expected to write within the word limit 50 to 70 words, right? And you would also be evaluated based on these factors, which would also be similar to the evaluation parameters that you had in the summarized written text, right? You're given 10 minutes to write down a summary. That is similar in both the cases. Whereas here, you're evaluated based on content, grammar, vocabulary, form, and spelling, which is new to you here, right? That means if you have written a summary without any spelling mistake, you would get 2 marks. If there is even one spelling mistake, you are going to get only 1. And if there are more spelling errors, you are going to get 0, right? And when it comes to form, it is for the word limit that you have written. If you have written as expected, like 50 to 70, you get 2 marks. If you have written a bit less than 50, that is 41 to 49 words, you get 1 mark. Or even if you have gone a bit beyond the maximum word limit, that is if you have written the word limit like 71 to 100, you get 1 mark in both the cases. If you go less than 41 or more than 100, you would get 0 marks for the form. And you know, for content, you get 2 marks if you have summarized the audio well. You haven't left any main idea discussed. You have included all the main ideas and supporting ideas. Then you get 2. And as per how many main ideas you have left to be included, then that you would get 1. And as per how many ideas you have left, they would have a count and you would get the marks accordingly. The maximum is 2, the minimum is 0. And for grammar, if your summarized written text, the summary that you have written is completely correct, grammatically it makes sense, logically it makes sense, you get 2 marks. If you have any mistakes, if you have made any mistakes and that didn't change the intent of what you wanted to convey, right? Though there are some mistakes, in that case you get 1 mark. If you have made some mistakes and that would also change the meaning of what you intend to convey, you get 0. And the same goes with vocabulary. The words, the choice of words that you have written should be appropriate and it shouldn't change the intent of what you try to convey. In that case, you get 2. If there are some words that you have used and that wouldn't change the meaning, though it is not appropriate, that wouldn't change the meaning, in that case you get 1 mark. And if there is a choice of word that you have chosen and that is not at all appropriate as per the situation and that also changes the meaning that you would like to convey, you get 0. So on the whole, you get 10 marks per summary. You can expect 1 or 2 questions. And again, if you have completed the first summary by around 6 or 7 minutes, that time left, like 3 to 4 minutes wouldn't be carried forward to the next question. If you click on next and there appears a summary only for 10 minutes, not for 13 or 14 minutes. Right? So these are the things that you need to keep in mind and work on familiarizing yourself to variety of accents and rate of speech that you can expect. And as you practice, you would be able to ace the item time. Thank you.